Greetings, hope you are well. Today is the day that the Lord has made, and we surely shall rejoice in it. I was looking at the story of a prodigal son in the book of Luke, chapter 15. There's a lot that we can learn from that chapter, especially when it comes to parenting, true love, there's the issue of maturity, premature release, and we can call it financial wisdom. But, well, I don't want to go there. All I want to say is that the story is about the attributes of the true love. And most people will choose to be negligent because, how do I put it? They will choose to be negligent because they will say it's in the Bible. Even though the prodigal son sinned, the father still, welcomed him back and so on. But the truth of the matter is that whole teaching, Jesus was trying to share the issues of the true love, the attributes of the true love. The fact that the father accepted the son back does not cannot use it as an excuse, for us as sons to be negligent and to prematurely request our inheritance, and yet we don't have the capacity to steward that inheritance. So I want you to go and read that story again. Go and read it again with the perspective of readiness, wisdom, courage versus capacity. Yes, the son had courage, but there was zero capacity because he went out to spend the inheritance prodigally. So, I want us to not to actually focus on the true love. True love is true love. The father was compared by the attributes of the true love to accept the son back, to accept the Lord. That's what happens when we go back to God and repent. But I think there's so much preventative approach that we can take, given that we have the story, we have learned from it. What is it that we have learned? So there's so much that we can correct ourselves. Yes, the Father will accept us. He's compelled by the attributes of the true love. But really, as a son, you have to go through what you are going to go through if you prematurely release yourself, if you prematurely request the inheritance. And nothing productive, you are just taking it to waste. You are going to lose your identity, your dignity. Just that you know how the story ends in Luke chapter 15. The father celebrated the son back. But look at you, and some of the things that you are suffering from today, you are not supposed to be there at all. You did not listen. You did not listen, and you wanted to go your own way. So, I think we can be more responsible. We can be more, the story is teaching us to be more responsible. Yeah, because outside the arms of the Father, you are exposed. Your true self come. You may think you are 100% well behaved. Wait until you leave the Father's yard. Wait until you leave the Father's yard. Nowadays, I know there's a drive of marriage. I want to get married, and sometimes we push it for our own ways just because we just want to get married. And sometimes the behavior is not different from what the prodigal son did. It's courageous, but do you have the capacity to stay in marriage? Do you have capacity to handle life? Yeah, I really want you to think and go and read Luke chapter 15 again. Examine yourself. Don't get me wrong, the Father loves us. He welcomes us back. But do we really have to mess up just because we know the Father is going to accept us back again? I'm not sure. Think about it. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll talk next time. God bless you.